Have you ever felt like you were meant for something bigger? Like there's a fire inside you waiting to ignite? A yearning for a life of purpose, of impact, of true fulfillment? If the answer is yes, and I know it is because that fire burns within each and every one of us, then this video, this journey we're about to embark on together, is for you. Today we're diving deep into one of the most powerful self-development books ever written, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, by Stephen Covey. This isn't some fluffy self-help book. No, this is a blueprint for a life of true success, of lasting happiness, of unshakable inner peace. This isn't just a list of habits. It's a roadmap to a better you. It's about taking control of your life, mastering your destiny, and becoming the very best version of yourself. Are you ready to unleash that power within you? Let's begin. The first habit, the foundation upon which all else is built, is to be proactive. Now, what does that really mean? It means taking full, 100% responsibility for your life. It means recognizing that you are not a passenger on this journey, my friend. You are the driver. Highly effective people, the ones who create extraordinary lives, they don't waste time complaining. They don't point fingers. They don't make excuses. They understand that the power to change their circumstances, to shape their reality, lies within them. As Covey so powerfully puts it, I am not a product of my circumstances, I am a product of my decisions. Let that sink in for a moment. How many times have you caught yourself saying, I couldn't because I would have, but those are the words of someone who has given their power away. From this moment forward, I challenge you to replace those disempowering phrases with, I choose to, I will, I am committed to. Being proactive means focusing on your circle of influence, the things you can control, rather than wasting energy on things you can't. It means being a victor, not a victim. It means stepping into your power and declaring to the world, I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Remember, every single moment is a new opportunity to choose. Choose wisely. Choose to be proactive. Choose to create the life you deserve. The second habit, begin with the end in mind, might seem a bit morbid at first. Covey asks us to imagine our own funeral. What do you want people to say about you? What legacy do you want to leave behind? Now, I know this might feel a little uncomfortable, but stay with me here. This exercise is not about dwelling on death, it's about defining what truly matters in life. It's about living with intention, with purpose, with a clear vision of where you're headed. When you know your end goal, when you have that crystal clear picture of the life you want to create, every decision you make becomes a step towards that destination. You stop getting sidetracked by distractions. You stop chasing after things that don't truly matter. So, how do you begin with the end in mind? Start by writing down your personal vision statement. What does your ideal life look like? What are your core values? What are the goals you want to achieve? Once you have that vision, review it regularly. Let it guide your decisions, fuel your actions, and inspire you to keep moving forward, even when the going gets tough. Remember, you are the architect of your life. Design it with intention, build it with purpose, and live it with passion. Now, it's not enough to simply know your goals, to have that vision board beautifully crafted in your mind. You have to prioritize, you have to be laser-focused on taking action, on putting those first things first. See, the difference between ordinary people and highly effective people isn't necessarily talent or intelligence. It's their ability to say no to distractions. It's their unwavering commitment to focusing on what truly matters, even when it's hard, even when it means saying no to things they want to do. Think about it. How often do you get caught up in the urgent but unimportant tasks? Checking emails, scrolling through social media, getting sucked into other people's agendas. These distractions might seem harmless, but they're silently stealing your time, your energy, your life. Effective people, they live by their priorities, not by pressure. They understand that time is their most valuable asset, and they guard it fiercely. They schedule their priorities first, and then they fit everything else around them. So take a look at your own life. What are the most important things to you? Your health, your relationships, your personal growth? Make a conscious effort to schedule those things into your day, every single day, and then be ruthless about protecting that time. Chapter 4. Think win-win, embrace abundance. The fourth habit, think win-win, is a game changer in business and in life. So many people approach the world with a scarcity mindset, believing that there's only so much success to go around. They see life as a competition, a zero-sum game where for someone to win, someone else has to lose. But here's the truth. Life is not a competition. It's an abundant playground where there's more than enough success, happiness, and fulfillment to go around. When you embrace a win-win mentality, you stop seeing the world in terms of me versus you, and start looking for solutions where everyone benefits. This doesn't mean you have to be a pushover or compromise your own needs. It simply means shifting your perspective, looking for creative solutions, and approaching every interaction with the belief that it's possible for everyone to come out ahead. Think about your own relationships, your negotiations, your interactions at work. Are you approaching them from a win-lose mentality, or are you actively seeking win-win solutions? Remember, when you focus on creating value for others, you ultimately create more value for yourself. Chapter 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Master the art of listening. Let me ask you something. When someone is speaking to you, are you really listening, or are you just waiting for your turn to talk? See, most of us, we listen with the intent to reply, not with the intent to understand. We're so busy formulating our own thoughts, our own opinions, that we miss what the other person is really saying. The fifth habit, seek first to understand, then to be understood, is about becoming a truly masterful listener. It's about quieting your own mind, silencing that inner voice, and truly focusing on what the other person is communicating. Covey calls this empathic listening, listening with your heart, not just your ears. It's about putting yourself in the other person's shoes, seeing the world through their eyes, and feeling what they're feeling. When you truly understand someone, when you can see the world from their perspective, you build trust, you create connection, and you open the door to finding solutions that work for everyone. Only then, when you have truly understood, can you effectively communicate your own thoughts and feelings. Chapter 6. Synergize, the power of we. Synergy, the sixth habit, is all about teamwork, but not just any teamwork. It's about creating a dynamic where the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. It's about recognizing that when talented individuals come together, when they value their differences, when they respect each other's perspectives, they can achieve extraordinary things. Think about it. 1 + 1 doesn't always equal 2. When people collaborate effectively, when they leverage their unique strengths, they can create innovative solutions, they can generate groundbreaking ideas, they can achieve exponential results. Too often we see differences as a threat, as something to be feared or avoided. But Covey teaches us that our differences are actually our greatest strength. It's in the clash of ideas, in the diversity of perspectives, that true innovation is born. So the next time you're working on a project, whether it's in the boardroom or in your personal life, embrace the power of synergy. Encourage open communication, value different viewpoints, and watch as the collective wisdom of the group leads you to solutions you could never have imagined on your own. Chapter 7. Sharpen the saw, invest in yourself. Imagine for a moment someone tirelessly trying to cut down a tree with a dull saw. They're sweating, they're straining, but they're barely making a dent. You say to them, "Hey, why don't you take a break and sharpen the saw?" And they reply, "I don't have time to sharpen the saw. I'm too busy sawing." Sounds ridiculous, right? Yet so many of us do this in our own lives. We get so caught up in the daily grind, in the busyness of it all, that we forget to take care of our most valuable asset, ourselves. The seventh habit, sharpen the saw, is all about renewal. It's about taking the time to invest in yourself, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It's about recharging your batteries so you can show up as the best, most energized, most effective version of yourself. This isn't about being selfish, it's about being strategic. When you prioritize your own well-being, when you make time for self-care, you're not just doing it for yourself, you're doing it for everyone around you. So, how do you sharpen your saw? Make time for exercise, eat nourishing foods, get enough sleep, read books, listen to podcasts, learn new skills, meditate, connect with nature, spend time with loved ones. These aren't luxuries, my friend, they are necessities. They are the fuel that will allow you to live a long, healthy, and fulfilling life. Outro your journey to effectiveness starts now. These 7 habits, they're not quick fixes or overnight solutions. They're a complete lifestyle shift, They're about making a conscious choice every single day to show up as the best version of yourself. Start with the first habit, be proactive, and build from there. Take it one step at a time, one habit at a time, and watch as your life begins to transform. Remember what Covey said. Successful people are not the result of luck, they're the result of daily decisions. Now I want to hear from you. Which habit resonates with you the most? Which one do you feel you need to focus on right now? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. We're summarizing life-changing books every week, and your next transformation might start right here.